So, Amir, you can start with what media you're consuming.
I got Saints Row the fourth again because I had it on my Xbox
I thought you were about
and
to
I've been
say,
playing that.
I thought you were about to say you got like an early review copy of Saints Row. I was gonna say, oh man, we're moving up in the world.
No. Oh wow! Can you imagine though?
That would be insane.
Hey, any game companies out there? I'm just throwing that out there. Um,
Volition Games, if you want to give us a copy of Saints Row.
hit us up. Not just Saints Row. I mean, I'm talking like Gotham Knights, Hogwarts Legacy. Any game that we've mentioned on this podcast. Any game developers are like, maybe we'd like to hear what they have to say. I think we would do great for a review copy.
Saints Row the
Yeah,
Fourth.
no, send us review copies. We would love to play your game.
Yeah. So how
I'm
you
just saying.
liking? How you liking Saints Row Four? Because I definitely recently have been having a lot of discussions on Twitter with people about the new Saints Row game. Because it comes out next week.
Hey,
Jesus,
what?
what was all that movement?
Oh
um,
no, that was just my chair.
yeah, I was having.
I'm sorry. Saints Row what?
So I was saying I've been having a lot of like just talking on Twitter about that game a lot because it comes out soon and a lot of people are like, wow, this game comes out next week and like no one's talking about it.
But it comes out next week though. Like that's ridiculous. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
Wow. Okay, that.
I think that goes to show how little it goes to show both how little they've advertised it, but also how little people really care about it.
It's going to underperform. I know it's going to underperform, not because of like
It's funny, you
how
know what's
good or bad
funny?
it is,
I just went to Twitter to go to
but
their I just went to Twitter to go to their Twitter to find out the exact day it's coming out, and currently Saints Row is actually trending on Twitter.
wow.
It comes out in 2 days.
I'm sorry. What?
That's why it's trending because it comes out in 2 days. And
Are
now
you
people are talking about it. People are
serious?
talking about it at the very last possible moment.
I didn't know it came out. I no joke. I genuinely thought it was coming out next year. Wow.
Honestly, okay, so go ahead and talk about Saints Row 4 before we start talking about the new one.
Yeah. It's definitely fun. Once you get a single superpower, you kind of don't need guns anymore, which is kind of hilarious.
Yeah,
Once you get a single like any superpower, you really don't need guns whatsoever anymore, and so it's just kind of fun, like running at super speed and like super jumping into people and like punching them with the strength to like shatter a car. So I haven't been using guns in that game. Like as soon as I beat the first boss and you got like that like freeze blast superpower, I just stopped using guns altogether. I don't use cars. I don't use anything. All my money, I have like millions in that money, or millions in money in Saints Row because I don't use any of it because I'm not doing anything. I'm not buying guns or cars or anything. I'm just running and jumping and punching stuff.
so yeah, Saints Row is trending, and I'm just looking through. So I was just looking through some tweets, and somebody had randomly responded to one of the tweets I made. I was responding back, but I thought for me, what makes me hesitant about that game and make me at this point I'm at a point where I'm like I'll probably just wait for a discount unless I hear it's like the best thing ever. I'll probably just wait for a significant discount before I ever play it. But it's because and it's only one thing because in terms of gameplay, it looks like Saints Row 3 and Saints Row the Third is my favorite Saints Row game. So that makes it look fun. But I feel like it's not just the fact that they didn't bring back the old characters in any type of a form. On my personal opinion, I think that they should have just reimagined the characters for the remake, the older characters. It's also the fact that Saints Row has for me personally, what I really like about it are something I really like about it are the kind of like over the top, larger than life characters. And I'm not like a lot of people keep calling them hipsters and all that stuff and comparing it to Watch Dogs 2, which Watch Dogs 2 is a great game. But I do think that those characters wouldn't fit necessarily Saints Row, and it definitely gives that vibe. But I don't think it's the fact that they're quote unquote hipsters that's the problem, or the fact that they started a gang because they wanted to pay off student debt. Because I think that's hilarious, and that fits the tone of the world of Saints Row that I like. That started in Saints Row 3, which became more comedic. It fits very well, and I think it's funny, and it could work really well. I think it's the fact that the characters like this, they could have used this as an opportunity to be really really funny and um make fun of hipsters and millennials and Gen Z, and also make fun of just modern culture in general, of like social media, of like just a bunch of stuff about today's culture that is often made fun of and pretty comical, and do it in a very tasteful way. I feel like they could have done that, and they could still be doing that. I don't know. The game's not out, and hopefully they do, and it's a good game. I hope it's a good game, but they haven't done a good job advertising it in a way that makes me want to play the game, because first and foremost, the characters look boring. They don't look interesting. They don't look larger than life and just super fun and goofy like the characters were in Saints Row the Third and Saints Row 4, and that's why I'm not interested in the game.